Hi everyone, welcome to Accounting with Morgan. In this video, we're diving into cost classification by function. So we're looking how to classify costs into different categories such as production, selling, and administrative costs. Okay, so what is classification by function? Classifying by function means we're looking at the purpose behind the cost. So we'll ask, why was this cost incurred? Was it to make the product, to sell it, or to manage the business? The three major categories we will explore are production, which is making the product, selling, which is getting the product to customers, and administrative, which is running the business from behind the scenes. Let's start with production costs. These are costs directly related to creating the product or service. That includes things like raw materials, wages for workers in the factory, or even depreciation on manufacturing equipment. For example, if you're making shoes, the leather, stitching labor, and machine maintenance would all fall under production. Next is selling costs. These are expenses involved in promoting and delivering your product to customers. This would include advertising, sales commissions, shipping costs, and even social media marketing. Basically, any cost you incur trying to get the product into the hands of your customer. And then we have administrative costs. These are for the overall management and support of the business. They're not tied directly to production or sales, but they're still essential. Think of office rent, the CEO's salary, software subscriptions, and even accounting services. These costs keep the business organized and running. So for example, if you're running a coffee shop, production costs would include the coffee beans, the barista wages, and the espresso machines. The selling costs might be the cost of flyers, designing the menu, or app delivery fees. And administrative costs would include the store manager's salary or the accounting software you use to track sales. It's a very helpful way to break down what's happening behind the scenes financially. So this is an example problem, and you don't have to worry about the numbers for this one. Just categorize them. So you're going to want to know what the sales rep commission is, what the new espresso machine is categorized as, and what the manager's monthly salary. So is this production, selling, or administrative? So take some time to think about that. Okay, I hope you thought about it. Here is the breakdown for the answer to problem 1. So sales rep commissions are selling costs. The espresso machine, that is production costs. It's a part of making the product. And the manager's salary is considered administrative, so good job if you got that right. Here's another problem just to make sure you guys have these categories right. You don't have to worry about the numbers. So for online marketing ads, accounting services, or ingredients used to make products, just categorize this by production, selling, or administrative. So take some time to think about this one. So I do hope you guys are able to pause and think about the problems, but here is the answer for sample 2. So you have online ads are a part of selling because you're trying to promote the product. Accounting services fall under administrative, and ingredients like coffee beans or milk are production costs. So that wraps up our lesson on classifying costs by function. Up next, we'll talk about cost behavior, which looks at how costs change based on how much a business produces or sells. If this video helped, give it a like, subscribe for the next lesson, and I'm even attaching little practice quizzes that you guys can go look at. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.